Turn 17. Again, I made a big mistake, but this time maybe even bigger than the previous turn. And I think it's because I'm feeling some pressure to go fast to beat Marcus, but before I made the mistake, I knew it was a mistake, and I had a very bad feeling about it. And I should just have followed this instinct telling me not to attack, but I have an optimizer inside me that was telling me you should go and not waste Hex's movement points. So what happened was that I was in this area. I sent my hero to scout, and I saw that the spiders had spawned. So my movement points allowed me only to reach there, and I want to get to the Archon dwelling as fast as possible. So I had one option, which was to stop here. It would have allowed me to regroup also with this Cheetah, who didn't have enough movement points to reach here, and that's what I should have done. The bad thing about it is that I would still have 3 spiders here likely to attack me, and I might have lost some units because in auto combat the AI is not very strong versus spiders. But here I just put myself in a very bad situation because first I lost 2 units, and second, during the turns of the independent, it's very likely that they're going to attack me. It will be 6 versus 4, and I'm very likely to die. So I'm going to lose all my units, including my quite good hero, and I had a very good stack, which I just wasted. So I'm quite disappointed by this, but I should have known better, because it's not the first time I have this kind of situation where I know the fight is not going to go well, and I still do it. Last time was versus XLNT. At the beginning I was playing Necro, and I did the mana, the creation mana node. I knew it was not going to go well, and I still did it. And here actually yeah, the double bad thing is the positioning I had meant that I'm adjacent to the animal's den. So even if I retreat, I'm going to die next turn because they are going to engage me, and it will be 9 versus 5. So I wanted to retreat, but it was useless to retreat because anyway I would die the next turn. So I had to kill as many units as possible, and I was hoping the map would be better and I would be able to they would not charge me like this immediately. For instance, if I had started here. And by the way, I wonder how the map chooses where you start. It's a bit weird. If I had started here, it would have been much more much easier, because they would have had only 2 accesses, much easier to defend, and they would probably have split themselves. And the main threat was the spider's baby, but I was hoping to beat them before they can do damage, and then I can deal with the rest. But here actually they just charged forward, and I had nowhere to hide. I could move there, but some of the spider's baby could still reach me. And when they are guarding, I do not do that much damage, so cannot even kill them. So this apprentice had no way to escape from the spider baby. So I decided to try to sacrifice this cheetah and try to bait the spider babies, the hunter babies. But I didn't see one thing is I should have put myself here. I didn't see the dread spider baby could reach my apprentice. Would have been a bit different if I was able to put him here and not being whipped. on first round, and not by a hunter. Would have been better if I was webbed by a hunter or not webbed at all. So then I tried to kill as many units as possible, and my plan was to try to use my not serpents to inflict stun on my enemies, but I can attack only once every turn, or twice if I use quick dash and attack twice. But then I risk being webbed, and I didn't want to get my not serpent webbed. So yeah, at that stage I decided to retreat after killing three spiders, because I didn't see how I could survive. And so maybe if I'm lucky next turn they don't attack me, or they attack me and I survive, which seems very unlikely, even if it's probably closely matched. But so if they don't attack me, then I'm saved. Yep. So for the rest of the fights it went well. So I did the dungeon. At some point one of the cheetah was supposed to survive the charge of the warbreed, but it got the blood pavilion on it and then it died. It's not a big deal. And I got very nice reward, so about 200 gold, dwarf firstborn, and eagle rider. So it's a flying unit. It's very nice. Then I did 2 more fights crossing through the mountain, the great farm. I got a warg as a reward, and then the Magma Forge. So next turn I'm doing this. The bad thing here is I don't have any mind control, but that's the way it is. So this next turn, the Watchtower, then moving towards the other dungeon. Building the new city to get the Heart of the Blight and the dungeon. Then I will have to garrison it. So I put 1 berserker here to guard the cave entrance, and I raised militia here on Racinoe, and so I have 2 units, so I should be safe if he sends 1 hunter. And I hope to do the same at the other cave entrance next turn. But I will have to stay above ground to defend the Watchtower, which is not nice because it means I will be at low morale. But I think it's still better to defend the Watchtower. And so yeah, 1 scout. So here I'm at 390, and I've got plus 140 from 35 axes of light terrain, because I've got 6 axes domain because of Authority of the Sword, and I don't have any structure inside the most the ring most outside of my domain. And the bonus per liked X is how much? 4. Whereas if I decrease to 5 axis domain, it's 6, and I lose only 8 axes of Bahrain, so I will have 27 axes of Bahrain for 6 happiness per X, so it's 162, so I would gain 22 and I would be at very happy, and then I can get at least plus 5, actually plus 10 production, and then I can wanton the 2 Grandmaster Hunters. So you can check that on the wiki of Age of Wonder. On the cities page you have the table with all the happiness bonus depending on the size of the city. You can also check the file that Gladys made, for instance on the Steam forum, on the sticky about web resources. It's linked. It's the city happiness calculator, so it can help you to calculate that kind of thing. So I'm going to end the Authority of the Sword, and yep, I'm at 400 112 and 162 from like terrain. So it's actually better in my situation to be at 5 axis domain than 6. And actually it's true most of the time, because the maximum happiness you can get from 5 axis is bigger than from 6. So monster hunters, I'm going to produce a few of them and put one here, one there, and I will free my berserkers. Keep a team to deal with oncoming hunters, and I hope at some point to produce some mystics to give me true sights. So I'm not sure yet where I will produce them, but probably here. I'm building a lab here to get to 60. And oh, yeah, I guess I have an observatory here. I forgot. Yeah, looks like I do. So I could actually produce research to get to 60 and research something costing 60, but it's much better to produce monster hunters, obviously. But yeah, in 3 turns or maybe less, I will have more than 60, and then I can research this stuff. So what I'm going to research now is warrior culture to get war effort as soon as possible, and then I will get a massive increase in gold income. And as soon as possible I want to research warfare, but I want to wait until I got 60 research points per turn. My sorcerer leveled up to level 5, but I'm not taking anything for now, keeping the points. And I'm seriously contemplating to use 14 points to get sorcery 3 and sorcery 4 and have 60 casting points to use as healing and sphere of protection and magic fist and stuff, because I've got a lot of mana, but I don't know yet. Yeah, we see. So my scout was still alive, so Marcus didn't move through the road here, and I moved myself in a position where I should be safe, because even if he moves there, he has only 3 axis vision range, cannot see me. So I'm going to scout, but it looks like he has a builder with his necromancer moving all around here. His necromancer is probably not far. And it looks like his main army touched land and cleared the crystal tree here, but not yet the gold mine, and not yet the trading post, and not yet this lost library here. And yeah, I should check this. So Marcus has built 2 cities, hunted down 1 fleeing guard, and that's it. Okay, thanks for watching. See you next time.